fish the pier, but it's a little crowded, so I walked a little bit away. We're gonna just kind of fish this rock wall that's here. Gonna start out casting out with some size 8 hooks, some pieces of shrimp. Hopefully that works out. If not, maybe we'll microfish kind of in between the rocks and see if there are any fish under there. Whenever I do this kind of fishing, I just want to catch as many different species as possible, and the goal is always to get some new ones for the life list. So there's still a ton of saltwater species down in South Florida that I don't have on my life list. So hopefully we can get at least one of those, but really hopefully some more. So let's give it a shot.
All right, so there is the little piece of shrimp, size 1 weight. Just gonna kind of blindly cast this on out there, and we'll see if there's anything there. If not, we'll probably cast closer to shore around these rocks. So let's see what kind of fish we can get today. Got him. What is this thing? Looks to be a sailor's choice grunt. So first catch of the day out of these rocks is a little sailor's choice grunt, so not really exciting at all. Caught tons of these guys. They're definitely one of the more abundant fish species here in South Florida. So we were getting nothing out in the deeper water, so I started dropping this right between the rocks. We pulled up a fish pretty quickly. Let's see if there are some other species down there besides just those sailor's grunts. Got him. Ooh. Oh, what is this thing? Oh, this might be a new species. So this is some sort of a chub. I believe I have Bermuda chub on my life list already, but I think there's 4 different kinds of chubs that are in these waters. You could tell what they are by kind of the angle of the fin here in relationship to the tail. Don't have that memorized though, so I took a couple pictures. We'll drop this one back and hope I could ID it later. Got him. Yes, this is it. This is it. This is it. All right, so this is some sort of a blenny. I'm glad I was able to get one because I literally just lost one a second ago. This one's even a little bit bigger. Don't know what kind, but I've never caught a blenny from the Atlantic Ocean before, so this has got to be a new species, assuming, of course, that I could identify it when I get home. So nice little catch from out of these rocks. Let's get the hook out and let's get it back. Got him. What is this? Looks like another sailor's grunt, I believe. Yeah, so sailor's grunt, I believe it's number 3 for the day. One of the more boring species that I could possibly catch. But action is action. We'll take it. Let's try to get something else. Got him. Ooh, another blenny. Alrighty, second blenny that I was able to get my hands on. Might be the same species, might be a different species. I have no idea as of right now. So a couple pictures, we'll get it back. But another pretty cool and unique looking fish. Alright, so I've been getting a lot of strikes that I have been missing, so I tied on a way smaller hook, a size 16, with a tiny little bit of shrimp. I mean, this thing is so small. The eye on that thing, this 10-pound model, just barely fit through. It was super snug. But I think that hopefully will increase my hookup ratio with some of these smaller fish. And then again, hopefully there are some other smaller species that I've not caught yet down there. Got him. Ooh, what is this? And so every time I pull one of these out, I'm always hopeful that it's a Caesar's grunt, because they look somewhat similar to sailor's grunts, especially when they're smaller. However, they always end up being sailor's choice grunts. So I think we got 4 of these today, all of them fairly small. So we'll drop that guy back, and still hopefully we can find some new species. You know, the size 16 hook didn't help as much as I thought it would. The bites went down. I'm not getting as many bites as I did earlier in the day, but I'm still not hooking up with as many as I thought I would be. So I don't know if those fish are still too small for that hook or what's going on, but I'm still missing a lot of fish. Like that. Had a bite, shrimp is gone. Got him, finally. What is that? Oh, something different. Alright, so it dropped off the hook, but I got him. It is some sort of a damselfish, and look at that tiny mouth. So I might have had about 10 hits in a row in the same spot. We finally hooked up with one, and it must have been all of these guys. So again, not sure on the species of damselfish, but I'll try to figure that out later. Got him. What is this? Yep, so unfortunately that is just another sailor's choice grunt. So we'll get this guy back and still hopefully get some new species. We got at least 2 today, which is cool. Let's get one more. Here we go. Last fish of the day. What is this? Looks to be a French grunt. Here we go. Last fish of the day. A beautiful French grunt. Some of these grunts look better than the others. This one definitely looks better than all the sailor's choice that we've got today. But not a new one for the lifeless. I've caught these before, so we will let it go. And it's hot. I am dehydrated, so this is going to be our last fish of the day. All right, so that is going to do it. Been here 2.5 hours or so. My bite to hookup ratio was awful. I probably had about 30 bites for everyone that I hooked up with. All these fish are really small. Even that small size 16 or size 18 hook, whatever it was, I think it's size 16, still too big for a lot of these fish. And I can see a lot of really small 1 or 2 inch fish here between the rocks. So I might come back here with some smaller tanagos, which I did not have today. Try to catch those, try to figure out what those were. But that is a trip for another day. But not too bad of a day considering what we caught. We got 2 new species, as long as I can identify them. That blenny of some sort, and then that damselfish of some sort. So 2 new ones for the lifeless is better than nothing. This kind of fishing I love, because you just throw your shrimp down there and you never know what you are going to get. There's so many different types of fish.
here in the salt waters of South Florida that it's something different every time. Little mystery, so never know what's going to come up. Either way, I hope you guys like this one, and I will see you next time.